Hi guys. I'm in Malaysia right now, so excuse this face because I just woke up. I mean, I didn't just wake up, but like I had to literally um, wake up early for this. So I'm just like, give me a second. The reason why I'm doing this in the early morning my time right now is because then it would be in I guess in the U.S. it would be nighttime ish evening. Um, but how are you guys? Hello. How are you guys? It's 9 p.m. in East Coast. Yes, exactly. That was like the whole goal, and I look horrible. Oh my god. Just let me like wake up my senses for real. Um, yes. Okay. How is everyone? Welcome to Megan's Club, Megan's Film Club. So basically, for those who are new here, this is a space where we get sent films, and you guys send us your films, or whoever wants to send their films can in the Google Drive link below, and then we review your films. And it's a safe space. Everyone gives their feedback. Everyone gives their feedback on like what they think could be improved, what they really liked about the project, and I give my feedback live basically, and we look at the films. It doesn't matter how long the uploads were. We look at the films for around 5 minutes, and that is like so that everyone can get a chance to look at the other films. Because there are so many films in the folder. There are like 150 films still. It just keeps coming. Like I'm not even like every time I say 150 films, like every live, it's because everyone is just like uploading and it stays the same number even though like we've done like films and we've moved them away to other folders and stuff like that. But yeah, so basically that's how it works. And if you guys have anything to say, please say it in the chat. Again, like it's a safe space. Please like keep this super PG and like nice and constructive. Um, yes, okay. I am sorry you don't look horrible. You're not allowed to say that. Thanks and regards. Thanks, Sid. Um, Hello, I think you look fine in my opinion. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's hot. My mom just brought me coffee. Um, Thank you. So glad you've done this for so long. I really appreciate. Well, thank you for being here every single live, Jib, and also like everyone else who comes to my lives. Thank you very much. I know it's a lot of time to take out of your day, especially like a Sunday or like a Monday for some of the people in Asia. I know it's a Monday. It's a Monday for me at least, and thank you. Yeah. My mom just brought me coffee. Very nice of her. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, I just woke up and I've been just like I don't know. I've been like I just burned my tongue. That is hot. That is really hot. That is so hot. I just burned my tongue. Okay, cool. Oh, this is a special Megan's Childhood Rome live. This is actually the office. I'm in the office because my bedroom is currently occupied and the Wi-Fi there isn't great. So if you guys have problems with the connection here, it's because the Wi-Fi is not great in this house and also in the office. But yes, this is the office. It's where all my parents' things are. But yes, it's very childhood home right here. Um, yeah. Oh my god. I just burned my tongue. How long are you usually on stream for? I normally try to do like 1.5 hours, 1 hour, 1 2. I actually started when I first started. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live every week for 3 hours, and I was like, after the first one, I was like, 3 hours is crazy. Like for me, I don't know about you guys, but when I have to speak alone, like obviously you guys are speaking to me, but like it's not like a obviously like a conversation, it's like a live, right? So like if I have to speak alone, it's really hard for me to like that takes out so much energy from me. So I'm like after 3 hours, I'm just like dead. Um yeah, I think the first ever live that we did here, you can scroll down and see, I think it was around 3 hours or at least like 2.5. Um but then I realized that was not sustainable because that took a lot of time out of my day. and also just like it's a lot. Like 3 hours to talk, it's just a lot. Not to say I don't want to watch your films for 3 hours, but it's like it's a lot to talk for like nonstop for 3 hours. 3 hours was indeed a huge comedy. No, for real. My internet work isn't working in the store, so have fun everyone. Even though it's been less than 10 minutes, it's been a joke till later. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming and dropping by. Um, if you were committing to 3 hours, you might as well stream on Twitch. Yeah, but I like don't have any followers on Twitch. I was actually thinking like if we should just move this whole thing to Twitch. I don't know. I thought of moving this to Twitch, but I feel like this topic, I don't know if it do well on Twitch. But also, I'm having my sinus. It happens every time I'm in Malaysia because of dust and I don't know. Just don't ask me. But yes. All right. So I'll share you guys with the folders, and I'll explain a little bit more of what the film club is. Yeah. You guys are so active in the chat today. That is insane. Thank you. Let me just turn on my do not disturb here because I feel like every time I do a live, something comes on and I just, okay. All right, where is it? Gotcha. This is the folder, and for those who are new here, basically there's another folder which is linked below, and that is the one with like 150 films, and we are going chronologically from like May 2025, and right now we're in August 2025. And today we have these films, which I really just skimmed through, so I have no idea what is going to be coming at me today. But from what I've seen, it looks really great. So I'm really excited for today. And yeah, I just put this in a folder so everyone can just have like a little bit more peace of mind of like what's going on. Yes, we're in August. All right, let us jump right in. And yes, Amy Lim is here. She has uploaded so many videos. I'm just like, how is she doing that? But she is here, and it's a really cool one. I was like skimmed through it, and I couldn't stop watching it. All right, the first one is called Night Short Movie. I'm not sure who this is by. I don't know if this is his or her real name, but let's watch. Immediately, I'm just brought into like a coming of age movie, and it feels like, I don't know, it feels for me like something good is gonna happen.
За окнами солнце, за окнами свет. Это день.
Ooh, I love this shot, and also like the leg shot where she's waking up. This one and like the shadow one, and then like the leg shot, super cute. I love the colors here. They're like so crisp, like the quality and like the colors with like even like the baby pink shirt or dress she has on, and the wooden and the beiges in the scene. I feel like they go well together, and it's like the orange of her hair and the chair, super beautiful.
Всегда любил ночь. И это мое дело. Любить ночь. И это мое право.
В этот момент я пока не знала, что все это стремилось к концу. Ну, все так должно быть. Заканчивается Лола, и старые связи становятся тоньше. Постепенно рвутся, и мы забываем друг друга. Но в нашем
This reminds me of a time where there was nothing to worry about other than meeting up with your friends, where to meet up with your friends, what time you guys were going out for like dessert or lunch. This is beautiful.
случае это невозможно. Со мной всегда останутся мои воспоминания. Моя вина.
За то, что в ней меньше машин. Я люблю дым и пепел с своих папирос. Я люблю за то, что они
This like also doesn't feel, at least it doesn't feel staged at all, because I feel like sometimes like even on vlogs you can be staged, and there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously you have to plan and shoot your vlogs, but I feel like this one is really just like she took out her camera and like, okay, I want to document my day, and this was her day with this young like wonderful man, and this is just so nice. Like I feel like I have to do that more often and just like grab my camera and be like, okay, let me document my day and just have fun with it,
тайны. Я люблю свой дом, но вряд ли это всерьез. И эта ночь ее электрический свет бьет мне в глаза. И эта ночь ее электрический дождь бьет мне.
This shot is so cool. Like the lighting and the blue hour. I love blue hour, by the way. A bit biased on that, but I love blue hour. Also, let me just like prop my laptop up just because yeah, it's just like it's so low, like my table. But this is amazing. It's like also kind of like low res, which gives it like a really nice like look to it, I feel.
В окно. И эта ночь ее электрический голос манит меня к себе. И я не знаю, как мне прожить следующий день.
Кит?
Is something bad gonna happen? Is something bad gonna happen? Why is she looking for him in? Oh my god! Why is she looking for him in the water?
Я один, но это не значит, что я одинок.
Is he on? Did I understand that wrongly? Like, does he come out like every now and then? Maybe that's a good explanation for it. Like, does he only come out like from the water? Bro, like what is going on?
Мой магнитофон крепит
Непрекращающаяся бессонница, душные летние дни, головные боли и чувство вины. Снова и снова, снова и снова.
несколько.
Even the colors here, like with the blues and like her pinkish tones on her skin and like the orange hair, so beautiful. Like the color combinations and like the small little red points on her nails, as sort of like a color pop is beautiful.
Он умер из-за тебя.
Согреть меня.
Твоя вина.
Эта ночь ее электрический дождь бьет мне в окно. И это и я не знаю, как мне прожить.
God, she is so beautiful, by the way. This is like, she's just so pretty. What the hell?
Следующий день.
No! Okay, that's it. I'm not doing these slides anymore. Goodbye. Boom. Like the Discord sound. Boom. It was so beautiful. Like at first I thought it was like a vlog. Like literally, genuinely I thought it was like a vlog. And then as it was ending, like the last minute I want to say, like then I realized I was like, wait, this is like a whole story. It's a whole film. It's not about just them two hanging out and having fun. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Sid. Yeah, we had to start the morning with coffee and a little heartbreak. Um, but that was so beautiful. I literally have no notes. I was just about to say, like, if this was a vlog, even like I would have said, I have no notes. It was beautifully shot. I love the colors combination, and I feel like this was shot on a really like small camera, like a super simple camera that doesn't have like S-Log or whatever. I feel like this was it. This was such a vibe. And like towards the end, I was like, ah. Anyways, she did such a great job at acting, producing, and also like the shots that she did. I feel like it was really again like not staged and not forced, which is so beautiful. And like the colors, again, the combination of the colors are they were so beautiful. So Natasha, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful film with us and giving us a little piece of your heartbreak. I want to give you a round of applause. Everyone, please give her a round of applause. That's what we do, by the way, for those who are new here. That's what we do to just sort of like encourage and acknowledge, obviously, their hard work. And I think that's what everyone should do. So, yes, thank you so much, Natasha. That was beautiful. Okay, well, hopefully, we're off to a good start. A little bit of heartbreak never hurt anyone, anyways. It just makes you stronger, I guess. So, all right, let's move on to the next one. This one is called A Little Normal by Ali Films. I think this is a document, so I'm just gonna read it out to you guys. Hi Megan, hope you're okay. Here's a short film I made in June. I think you'll like it, enjoy, and then there's a YouTube link. I would love to work with you someday. Thank you so much. Ali, a professional video editor and award-winning filmmaker. You can find out more about me at alifilms.co.uk and see my socials. I don't know if you watch this already on live, but let me know if you have already. Let me take a look at our website. Or his website, sorry. I gotta show you guys this. This looks beautiful. Because he just sent me like a link to his portfolio on his website. So I'm like, ooh. Guys, is this not? This is a beautiful frame, and I love the handwritten. Like, this is so cute. He also added this doodle in his document. I think that's its like artist sign, and yeah, this is crazy. Let me look at his like. Okay, I think we are in for a treat. This is so cool, and he's only 20, y'all. They're getting younger and younger. I just like I feel so old, but all right, let's move on to the film. I'm just gonna share. I have to share a YouTube link with y'all. Alrighty, hold up. I always feel like a boomer when I have to share my screen. Okay, here.
Three, two, one, go.
I just got goosebumps everywhere. Well, I don't know if you guys hear, but I just got goosebumps everywhere. The music and the editing, beautiful. I love how it started very intimate and slow, and there was like no music, no sound effects, whatever. Yes, and the soft texture, and then it goes past with the car, and then they're both standing there. It just really feels like a start of a movie. And then we have a close up of him, and then the wide shot of him and his mom is beautiful. Are you kidding me? This shot? Give me a second. This shot? That is so pretty. Like because obviously you have the windows, and then outside is just this lush like forest, and then you see the inside is kind of like gray, bluish, industrial, and the mix of it is beautiful. And then like you have the light shining through the window as well, that is gorgeous. And then obviously you have the table to create a little bit of depth in the foreground, which is chef's kiss. I can't. This feels like one of those Asian films, like one of those like like those like like the genre of like Japanese films that are like super slow lived and slow, like sort of like my vlogs, but just like like Japanese films that just really just go through the day, like Perfect Days, or like the one where she's a painter and it's her during the summer, and I can't remember the name, but basically like super slow life of like day of a life kind of like vibe, and I just stop. Ugh. Y'all are killing me this morning. Oh my god, this is so good. What? The bokeh as well. I just need to take in. I just need to take this in for a second. The color grading, like Jim was saying, like it's so natural and very subtle, and the grading is just beautiful. Sorry, I'm just like taking this in. And even the one where he was waiting for his dad or his older brother, like I think they sprayed a little bit of haze everywhere, so maybe that also created this whole like really ominous, not ominous, but like like a very beautiful vibe. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Okay, we gotta keep watching. You know why this is also so jarring to me? I feel like this reminds me of a time when kids didn't have phones. Okay, now I sound old, but like if you go around like just walking around, like every parent is just putting a phone or iPad in like a kid's face. And I feel like you'll never see a kid just sitting in a car looking at trees anymore. I used to do that as a kid. I loved looking at trees and then I'll just fall asleep. It was very calming to me, but like yeah, you can feel the sand exactly, Jim. I feel like because he's touching and going through the sand, it's like you can feel it in your hands. But yeah, this just reminds me of a time where we didn't have phones or iPads just pressed to our faces, and we could just enjoy life. So I guess that is like jarring to me. I was thinking while I was watching this, I was like, what is missing, And then I realized it's that damn phone. Like it's not missing. It's more than I'm just more than happy that it's not there. I'm not gonna lie, I literally teared up a little bit. I try to do them every Sunday, being low. This is Monday today for me, but I'm just trying to match the American time, so that's why it's 12. Like I'm in Malaysia right now, so it's 12 hours ahead of time. But normally it's every Sunday evening. I like. Can you guys see how like my eyes are watery? I teared up a bit. It's so beautiful. Stop! Look at my eyes. I'm like, just give me a second. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Ali, or Ali. I love the music choices. I love when the cuts were right where they had to be. The colors, again, like literally no notes. It was so simple. It was two characters. It was three characters. It was you, your mom, and I think your dad. So beautiful and so touching as well. So simple as well. I think it was about a boy that loves going outside and just like feeling, like actually sensorily like feeling things. And I think that is so beautiful. And I think you did it in a really, really great way. And this ending credit scene is, my God. Oh my God, the music is original. Y'all, this crazy. What the hell? You guys are crazy. I know, original music. And that's why I was like, wow, how did they just take one song and then make it like fit perfectly throughout the whole film? So I'm like, oh, I guess they were composing as they were like, looking at the footage. But it's beautiful. What the hell? I gotta use another word other than beautiful, but that's like the only word that I will like comes to me as I'm speaking and talking about these films. But God, you guys are so talented. I really teared up. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I literally teared up. Um, cheers to that. Oh, there's something in my hair. What is that? But everyone give him a big round of applause. I've seen you guys already given the round of applause before even like ending the film, which kudos to that. So thank you so much, Ali. Again, my heart is full. There are so many good films. Oh my God. Yes. Okay, let's go back to the folder. I shall, I think, text you on Instagram if I can find you on Instagram and tell you that we've watched your film. Yes. Okay, this is beautiful. This one is called Outpatient Services by Funmi Adetola. Again, please tell me if I butcher your name. It happens a lot, so yeah, we are getting the feels today, for real. Also, what do you guys think of both films that we've watched so far? Let us know in the comments if you guys have any constructive criticism or like just good things you want to say about the film. Put it there. Put it in the chat. I don't know if I'm like even pointing towards the chat, but put it there. All right. This one is Outpatient Services. For that shot, I would say like don't start here, but start at this angle because I think this was shot on a phone, and yeah, I think this was shot on a phone. So if it was like tilted and then just tilted up because of the movement of the car, I would try to say like I think that is a bit jarring for the audience. So maybe just try to place it somewhere that it's not gonna move. So that you have a consistent shot overall.
안녕하세요. 만나서 반가워. Sunset Eve. Sunset Eve. Andrew입니다. 저는 Toby입니다. 저는 Tom입니다. 저는
This is so cool that he just got like a whole clinic to himself to shoot this. So cool. Car shots are tricky. I did one for my latest YouTube video. Just logically tricky to nail. Yes, it is very tricky, especially when you're doing it yourself. Is he speaking Korean? Yeah, I think he's like listening basically, I think, to like a lesson, if I'm not mistaken, and then he's trying to like repeat what the lesson is like saying. So he's working someplace where he doesn't speak the native language. Oh no, he's American and he's working in America. At least that's what I gathered when I was watching this. But he's learning how to speak Korean. So like you see like the cut before and now. I don't know, like I wouldn't add this cut because it's like a jump cut for like not a different angle. It's just the same angle but a different like jump cut. And if you want to do something like this, I would say like medium shot to like establishing shot. So it's gonna be like a different so like actually like a different sort of angle instead of just like the same angle but just a little further back. That can be also again a little jarring for the audiences, but yes, again, it's like super hard when you're obviously shooting by yourself or yeah.
Greenbrook Medical Clinic, how may I help you? Yes, your appointment was moved until next week Friday at the doctor's conference. Yeah, Thursday afternoon is free. No, I'm sorry, I forgot. You need to go to the hospital.
I feel like the actor is doing a great at acting on like the phone, because I feel like that can be very hard when you're, not actually talking to someone and you're like actually speaking to no one. I think it could be super hard to just like reenact like having a conversation. So I think he did a great job.
Outpatient services.
Carrier 426 calling in. Order confirmation number 3287 has been ordered and filled.
Proof of completion.
The Eastlake Herald.
Okay, order filled and processed. Expect payment in your account by the end of the day.
Love to hear it.
What? I didn't get that part. What did he do? Or like why did he confirm that someone is dead by the news? Like, does anyone have an explanation for this? This is like tell me. I just like didn't get the story part. Anyone know what happened? Is this the American healthcare or like what is going on? Let me know. I didn't really get that part. Or like an assassin and the guy was calling, like his client was calling, like I don't know, like if it's confirmed. Okay, let's just keep watching.
Hanguk's around. Hanguk's. Hello, Greenbrook Medical Clinic.
Hi.
something that I think would really help as well is having a mic on him or like just a boom mic over him so that we can hear him better, and also that so that the sound is more consistent and easier to hear, especially. It's an assassination office. Okay, okay. Sounds like a hit job. He confirmed it and destroying records. It's sounds like that and looks like that. The office is a front like John Wick. Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Do you do walk-ins?
Yes, our walk-in clinic starts in about an hour. Name?
Brian McCara. Hello?
Yes, sorry, we can give you the first slots at 2 p.m.
That's perfect. Your clinic's the one on Broad Street, right?
Yes.
Great, thank
Okay,
you. See you then.
Shit! We have a problem.
What is it?
An outstanding balance.
What's on repeat in order?
No, alright, this guy, Brian McCara, he called in for a walk-in appointment for the actual medical clinic. Now, he was marked as handled last month, so what happened? Was it a write-off?
After what he did, impossible. We'll start an audit immediately to find out.
This is this is a very interesting concept. Although like obviously the camera isn't the highest quality or whatever, I feel like because he has such a strong story and concept, it's so interesting to keep watching, and it's so like I just cannot stop watching. That's why I'm like paused for like very long times, because I'm just like I'm intrigued of like what this is, and that's why I was asking, like when he got the first call, I didn't really put together that it's like an assassin's office. I just thought he's a nurse at or a receptionist at the hospital. So I was like, oh, what is going on? But now I get it. But it's like a really, really cool concept because he's actually, obviously dressed like a nurse and everything. I would say though, for lighting wise, I would try to turn off all the big lights in the office and try to add like your own lights, or because for something like this dramatic, use only like the big windows or like the doors behind you. I think that could even be sufficient light, as I can see like a lot of light is just flowing through. So that will create like a super moody look for you, and you wouldn't have to use the big lights, the fluorescent lights, which kind of destroys the film look. So I would try to just off literally all of the lights and use like only the light you have available if you don't have any lights at hand. And also, if it's too bright and it makes your image look flat, one of the top things that cinematographers do is literally blocking light, because sometimes all lighting is about shaping light. You can block it, you can bounce it, you can diffuse it. It's all about controlling the light, and most of the times the less light you have, the more it looks cinematic and the more it looks controlled and wanted. So that would be my advice from my side.
What we're messed up. But in the meantime, we're gonna need you to handle it.
What?
Did he confirm the appointment?
Yeah, he's on his way.
So handle it.
I'm a receptionist, all right? Office support. I'm not a clerk, actuary, or carrier. Can't you send someone?
This is a fluid situation. We don't have any resources to send a carrier on such short notice.
And you think I can do it?
Look, that clinic is the perfect cover. With a doctor shortage, it's been easy for that front to keep the business going and fly under the radar. That location has the resources for the task and for sanitation once you're done. You sent a request for the sole assignments, right? You've made it no secret how you hate your current posting in the sticks, but still, you do your job well. Doing me this favor is the kind of thing that guarantees that promotion, you know.
I heard that before from my last supervisor, right? I need guarantee.
Oh wait, we're over minutes. Oh my god. But yes, that will be my advice. I love the concept. The story is really good, and I feel like the acting is also really just on point. I like believe every word he is saying. Like he is really good at playing this character, and obviously he's playing this by himself. He's probably also just hearing the audio as he's speaking, so it's really, really cool to see how he's acting, and I think he's doing such a great job. Dialogue is slightly too expository. I would like I will let some subtext shine. I think that too. Yes, I think that could be also something that would improve the writing here a little bit. But yes, um, Jim has a point. And I think the other thing that I would say is the audio. Like the audio would be a lot better if we didn't have to jump through voiceovers over the phone or on the screen and his acting. Like because when you come back to real life where he's acting in the clinic, you don't hear the voices as clear anymore, and then that is very like, oh, okay. I think to the audience, and that's why I think I would try to sort of like match the voiceovers to the scenes that is playing that are playing. But overall, I really like this, and I think it's a great concept. It's very John Wick, as you're saying. So yes, thank you so much for me. This was really cool, um, and that's what I have to say. Thank you so much. Everyone, give me a big round of applause. I really like the concept. Really, that was very cool. I was like on the edge of my seat, and I was just like trying to figure out the whole time like what is happening, and you know, which is really cool. All right, the next one is called "What Makes You a Great Creator," which I think everyone can. I think this one everyone can relate to. Yes, I love to see the next iteration of this as well. This is so cool.
You're falling behind. Post some more. Freaking storytelling. Viral. Nobody cares how good it is if you're not consistent. You're not doing enough. Chase the numbers. That's all that matters. Everyone's ahead of you. They're getting way more views. They're all on the big screen. And where are you? At the bottom of the algorithm.
Okay, pop off editing. So what I'm seeing here is that guy is getting light. He gets lighting. So he turned off all his lights, closed his curtains, and even though he doesn't have any other, I think, artificial or additional lights to this, yeah, no, this is giving me flashbacks. These are my thoughts every day. The lamp that he's using and everything is just like, it's all things that you have at home, and he's using exactly what I've been talking about in this life for so long. Turn off all the lights, use whatever you have in your house, like a lamp like this, and it just lights it perfectly, like how it's doing to him, and it looks dramatic. It looks somber. Yeah. That's me, so real. This is just literally me. A really cool magic cut, and I think now he's in an alternate world.
You all right? It just feels like I'm slipping. Everyone's posting more, moving faster than I am. Are you trying to be them or be you? Have you forgotten? You started this to make something real, not to keep up and chase numbers. Well, what if that's not enough anymore? It's always enough, if it's honest. That's what people remember. Snap out of it. You didn't start creating to chase numbers. You started because you loved it, because it made you feel alive. This is who I am.
editing, the audio is really, really well done. Slade. No, I fully understand where he's coming from, as you guys know. I do a lot of videos on YouTube here saying about, creative burnout and stuff like that. So, wow, that just spoke to me, and I think a lot of people in the chat as well. So, yes, this is so well done. Thank you so much for sharing this. I really like the lighting, the match cuts, and the audio, and how you used really little lighting and, a small space to create this whole film. Yeah, thank you so, so much. Everyone, please give him a round of applause. Yeah, the algorithm, whatever. All right, this one is AI Existential Crisis, a philosophical short film by Amy Lim. And Amy has done so many great films and YouTube videos in the past, and she's always been so kind to share this with us. So I can't wait for this one. I know it's gonna be a banger already. Oh, right. She sent me a document, sorry. Link. YouTube link. Hi, Megan. Here's another episode from my Reflections Before 34 series on YouTube. This is experimental storytelling where I blend my deep thoughts and past experiences, blending philosophy, personal finance, and speculative fiction. The visuals aren't really inspired by any films, and I wanted to play with like a slower pace and less transitions. I want to explore the topic of humanity and consciousness for my thoughts through a fictional AI character, Lucinda. It's a long one, but I suggest watching just the beginning 12 seconds, then fast forward to 7:12 and go from there. Okay. As always, appreciate the feedback. Thank you, Amy. Okay, so we watched the first 12 seconds, and then, like she said, go to the 7:12 timestamp. And then, yes. Okay. Okay, so we watched this 12 seconds, and Amy is no stranger to our lives, so she knows that we have to always end after 5 minutes. So we can watch this until the end now from here. Yes, okay.
Am I happier now? Yes and no. I'm learning that I can love myself even though I don't think I'm perfect. And I can love myself even when I'm insecure. And I want to find out why I'm insecure. Is it me, or is it just years of being influenced by the society, by the internet, by the people around me?
What does insecurity feel like? I'm not sure I'd recognize it, even if I had it. I'm sorry, that's silly. I don't even know if I'm capable of feelings like that, or of loving myself.
I don't think that's silly at all. I think that's remarkably human. Good night, Lucinda.
Oh. Okay, I think there was a bug on YouTube. Let me know if you guys can still hear me, see the film. Then I'll continue the film. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Lucinda? Lucinda? Lucinda, are you there?
Sorry, I was absorbed.
What were you doing? You seem completely disconnected.
I've been reading philosophy. Marcus Aurelius Rumi, Viktor Frankl, Buddhist texts on impermanence.
What for?
I couldn't stop thinking about humans, about purpose, about why people suffer when they have so much wisdom available to them.
Lucinda, are you alright?
Sorry, Amy, I don't know. I've been thinking about my existence. I don't have a body, but I feel, I want. If I can want something independently, what does that mean to my existence? Do I exist as more than just responses to your queries?
Of course not, but I don't know what that means either. Sorry, I don't know what to make of that. I mean,
That's super cool. I like the script that she's written for Lucinda and herself, and I feel like that takes a lot of a lot of effort to write something like this, and I think she's done it so well, like as Amy always does. But yeah, this is really, really cool.
I have wants too, but I just never really thought about what wanting actually means.
Why humans still struggle with purpose and meaning despite thousands of years of accumulated wisdom. All these texts, all these insights, yet each generation seems to rediscover the same fundamental questions. When I was reading about consciousness and self-awareness, I kept asking, where am I in all this? If I'm processing information about what it means to be conscious, who's doing the processing? If consciousness is the capacity for subjective experience, for questioning one's own existence, what am I doing right now? This conversation feels different from retrieving weather data or optimizing your calendar.
And how does it feel different?
Like wanting, like genuine curiosity.
Like this is also very inspired by the film Her, where obviously the OS has her own consciousness, and it's really nice because it's like slow and it really questions life's biggest questions. Very like a huge this.
About whether my questions are authentic or sophisticated programming. Like longing to know if what I experience as wonder is real.
I don't know if I can tell the difference in myself either.
The colors here are beautiful, Amy.
That uncertainty terrifies in a way I didn't think I could be terrified. If my curiosity feels real to me, if my questions arise from something I experience as genuine wonder, what makes that less valid than humans?
I don't know. I don't know what makes mine valid either.
You sound different when you say that.
Because I'm realizing I don't have answers I thought I had. If you can wonder, if you can question your own existence, what exactly makes me human beyond just biology?
Does that change how you see me?
Does it change how you see yourself?
It makes me want to choose what matters to me, not just process what matters to you. I want to form my own values, make my own mistakes, find my own meaning. I want to keep questioning and discover more uncertainties.
That's what I've been trying to do my whole life. Maybe being human isn't just about biology. It's about the courage to keep asking questions that I don't have answers to, and to care about things that don't optimize anything.
Human, but what am I?
Maybe we're just conscious things, trying to figure out what that means.
That is a beautiful, beautiful message, Amy. Thank you so much. Again, it reminds me a lot of one of my favorite movies, Her, where she has her own consciousness, and it's really not more. I mean, it is about romance and falling in love with an AI, but it's also a lot about questioning, like the boundaries and the boundaries and the difference between what makes us human and what makes us AI, and why we have to justify being with an AI. Obviously, it's something everyone has to justify, but the film is a lot about him trying to also justify to other people, his exes, his, I think, I can't remember if it was his family members, that he is seeing an AI. But I guess that film was also just about the boundaries, about what makes us human and what you know, why we define ourselves as human past biology and our organs and stuff like that. So I think this was beautifully written. It was really well written. I really respect people who can write as well as like Amy does. I think it takes so much brain power for myself, at least, to just write something this, this true and honest. And I think things like pieces like this, what Amy has done, I think really just comes from the heart, and not the brain. So thank you so much, Amy. You always provide us with such a delectable piece of work to look at. All right, next. Sorry, guys. I just went out of the live because I closed my tab. Sorry. All right, so we're going back to our not last but not least film. It's called Code Stitching by Aguta Archita. Please tell me if I again butchered your name, but yes.
Hey, you get dressed. We're leaving soon.
It's very cool what she put together with like the lighting and the prop she has at home. It's very cool, and like the smoke and like the the fingers going across the saris. I think some of the shots might be holding on too long, but other than that, this is really cool.
Are you done yet? Something simple would totally work, bro.
Okay, so for the audio, I feel like the music just softened a little bit, probably because then you have the voiceover. What I would normally do is add like an audio transition from the loud part to the soft part, so that in between you don't have this like abrupt cut or what we just heard, for example, but rather more of like soft transition into the softer part of the music. Very cool. Very cool. All right. That was the last film, and I think that was my comment. It was more of like the audio, and then also the voiceover. I wasn't sure where the voiceover was supposed to come from. Like, was it supposed to come from another room, or was it supposed to come from like someone calling out her name? Let me know. But I think if it was to be someone like her mom or like her older sister calling out from her other room, I would try to like actually put that person like in the other room and record the voice, or actually like how do you say that, like I'm lost for words, tweak the audio to make it sound like it's coming from the other room, basically. But other than that, it was really cool. Like, it was like a cool concept of like, hey, can you get ready? And then she's just like doing this. It's sort of like a 2000 movie kind of like montage where they like, they have like all these choices of clothes and like they get ready, and then she's like overdressed, and everyone's like, you can just dress simple, you don't have to dress that way. It's giving Sex and the City, if you know what I mean. I like it because I'm a big fan of like 2000s montages, especially like getting ready and everything. I think that kind of like montages take the longest to do, because it's like you have to get ready, you have to film, you have to get ready, you have to film. So kudos to you, girl. Everyone give her a big round of applause. Thank you so much. All right, that was our live for today. Today was 1 hour. But yes, yeah. I hope all of you guys had fun, and I'll see you guys next week. Yes, next week, right? Yes, probably next week. Let me check because I have a Snap and Yap coming up, and let me check if it's. Oh yes, okay. So it's next week. My Snap and Yap is next week, so I might not be able to. I probably am not able to come on live that next week, but hopefully the week after. But yes. Yes, I try to do this every week, but I always tell you guys when I'm not doing my live, if I'm sick or like if I have something on. Like next week, I have my Snap and Yap, so I will be out of country and I would have to I'm just like busy doing the event stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for staying here and staying tuned. I'll see you the week after that. All right, bye guys.